So guys, as always, you're welcome to A33 Sports, your latest sports updates. Today I have a number of issues to be discussed today with many players and many transfer updates for you guys. So yesterday we had our predictions on Gabriel Jesus. One of our viewers said he's going to get 18 goals. I've kept that in my records. We shall be giving you a prize if this player scores these goals, this number of goals. So today's updates, again guys, it's this player, Cristiano Ronaldo, full of saga every summer. Player doesn't end in catastrophic sagas per summer. The player is back at Carrington. Left Portugal, came with the agent Jorge Mendes. They were at Carrington 9 a.m. GMT with Ferguson, with Brian Robson. I've been informed by the agents, by my people inside Carrington, that the meeting earlier was scheduled before time. It was it was a board meeting to discuss the new season, how they're going to plan for it, how much money allocated for training facility, for female team, for academy, what new advertisements to make, what new sponsorships are being discussed. Richard Arnold was also there. They were about to call Boris Johnson and Queen Elizabeth to come and help convince Ronaldo to stay. That's a joke, of course. So, guys, everyone was at Carrington for the annual meeting, and Ronaldo happened to coincidentally also be there at the same time. And I'm very sure, guys, that Ronaldo was part of the issues being discussed. So they called out the All Avengers team to come and convince Ronaldo to stay and play Europa League. The player has informed the club he's willing to move. He wants the club to accept his move. Jorge Mendes told the club that they should let player go for 1 year and extend his contract for 3 more years and let him go on loan for 1 year so that he can play Champions League and come back next season when United is back in the Champions League. The player doesn't want to downgrade, doesn't want to play Europa League, doesn't want to compete for top 6. The player wants trophies, guys. This is important player. 5 Ballon d'Ors, 19 seasons consecutively in Champions League. The player wants to play 20th season. The player wants to pull off far away from Messi in terms of goals. The player doesn't like to play in Europa. The player appreciates Ten Hag. The player is willing to continue for United, has much love for United. He wants to continue playing for United, but this one season, Jorge Mendes told Man United bosses that they should allow this player to go on loan. And I want to assure you guys that Atletico Madrid is not being discussed at the table. The president came out strongly today to say those are fake rumors. There is no way practically possible to bring Ronaldo and play there. So this player, in spite of the fact that he came at Carrington today, the situation isn't yet resolved, guys. The player is still demanding to leave. No club wants the player. The player is rejected everywhere he's going. Ten Hag really appreciates player. Ten Hag knows he needs strikers. Ten Hag knows he needs goals. Ronaldo is assured of guaranteeing these goals. But then, situation, no Champions League. Will Ronaldo stay for one more season and play? Is he going to go and look for one season loan? Because what was agreed is that the player is going to remain at United, but how he remains is important. Is he going to be a loan and then he'll come back with Champions League, or is going to settle down and play? At this moment, there is no club that wants Ronaldo, and chances are he's going to play for United. He trained with the squad today and is going to continue training. Tomorrow there is an indoor match where we expect many players that are going to update you who have come. For example, today Christian Eriksen was unveiled. We have his full interview. The player said he didn't come to compete for 5 or 6 positions. He came to win trophies. He came to play. He didn't come to be benched. He wants to win many trophies. He wants to play football. The player trained today. We expect him to be in that match with Wrexham tomorrow. It's an indoor match, indoor friendly. It won't be broadcast to the public. We expect him to start. We expect to see him incorporated into the squad. And I informed you guys that United PR does not like having a lot of low traffic on their website, on their social media accounts. So today they have to announce Eriksen. We're hopeful tomorrow Martinez will be the next announcement. They want one player at a time so that many of you, the fans, can flock there and flood their Twitter accounts, their Instagram, with a lot of likes, a lot of retweets. And when you do this, they can show the sponsors that they have followings, and they can ask and command more transfer and more advertisement fee. So guys, that's the first player. The second player we have for you today is Yuri Tielemans. If you have any questions on this player, leave in the comment section. We'll be updating you on every detail for this player, guys. Yuri Tielemans, 25 years of age, great midfielder for Leicester City. 25 million valuation, market valuation. But of course, guys, that man is not enough in this current market. Player is pushing really, really hard to see that he comes to Arsenal. Player appreciates the Arteta coaches. Player wants to play in London. Player wants Champions League. He also appreciates offers from Chelsea. There's now struggle. United is looking at him as replacement for De Jong, but Ten Hag's first priority is De Jong, does not have plan B. But this player, guys, is pushing really, really hard to play for Arteta. Appreciates the style of play for Arteta. Appreciates the ambitions and project at Arsenal. Player wants to push for London. Player wants to push for Champions League. Players seeing Chelsea as an option. Is seeing playing in Europe in Europa League for Arsenal as an option. So let's see what happens this week with this player, guys. Another important Arsenal update is this player. Ben Leno, brought from Germany, very great goalkeeper, a lot of potential, a lot of expectation. Player comes, becomes number one. Is replaced by Ramsdale. Makes Martinez leave Arsenal. They have now brought another goalkeeper, Mark Turner, and he's now the second choice, pushing Leno to third choice. Leno wants to play in the World Cup. Leno wants to be public figure, so he's pushing really hard to go to Fulham. Fulham have 8 million offer on table. Arsenal pushing for 10 million euro, for 20 million pounds. Will Fulham bend and pay the whole amount? Will Ben Leno put in transfer request and leave? I expect this player to be a Fulham player or to be somewhere where he will be discussed as a number one goalkeeper. Very great goalkeeper for Arsenal. But Arteta style of play, Arteta doesn't like the way he handles the ball. Arteta prefers ball players. Arteta prefers composite people that are offensive in nature, offensive goalkeepers. So if even the age 30 years, guy is growing old. But for goalkeeper, this is still young age. Can play 10 more years. So that's another important player. Mon Arsenal, the last Arsenal player to be discussed today. This boy, Tierney, back from injury. One of Ateta's favorite. He bought him a lot of money when he was bringing him from ATM to come and play for Arsenal. Scottish international, plays the left back and is going to compete with Zinchenko, guys. This player, he's back from injury, increasing competition places, important competition. Ateta is very happy with the player. He's very glad to have the player back. Wants the competition in the team. So, guys, what do you think about the return of Kane? Who is going to be the first choice left back for Ateta this season? It's going to be an important thing to see. More friendlies for Arsenal coming for us to see who is going to deploy, who is he's going to deploy in the position more. Karen Tierney is back, guys. It's exciting news for every Arsenal fan. Everyone who loves Arsenal and wishes well for their team. There is great news here for Karen Tierney coming with Zinchenko in the same position. Having the Tomiyasus and Tavares also in the other positions makes Arsenal back really strong for the league. Will this be enough to push for Champions League? Edu says he wants to win the league. Is this enough to win the league, guys? Whom do you think Arsenal should sign? What updates you want on your club? Let us know in the comment section. We shall be responding to your comments and letting you know the latest concrete verified news, guys. Another player, Manchester City target, Mark Cucurella, 46 million pounds valuation by Brighton. Is Man City willing to barge in and give this fee? I don't think. We have seen Pep Guardiola doesn't like being overpriced, doesn't like being outpriced, but he's pushing really hard, appreciates the player, loves the way the player plays. Spanish international, country very good with at offensive side, very many assists. We saw how he played in the last game against Man United, tortured the club. He's going to play against the club again on 7th August. Watch out for this player. There's still chance for player to go. Players pushing hard, wants to win the Premier League, wants to play in the Champions League. Man City is a good offer, but Brighton are pushing hard. They know Man City has little some money. They want to extract as much as possible. But this deal is close. It's really close. Just a few final details for the here we go for this player, guys. Back to the same saga. Same old story. Frankie de Jong, the new Barcelona goalkeeper. I mean, central midfielder. I mean, centre back. That's just how confused this player is. He can play in any position for Barcelona, guys. He doesn't know what he wants in the club. He just wants to play. But that aside, the players agreed to reduce his wages by 40%. The club wants him to reduce by 50%. The players made it clear to United, even if they pay all his deferred wages, he's not willing to downgrade. He's not playing Europa League. He's not competing in a Manchester environment which is so cold. He's not playing for a Finnish club, guys. The player wants Barcelona. He's seeing a great projection at Barcelona. The player wants to win Champions League. Is the player right in their thinking? What do you fans think about Frankie de Jong? What other alternatives? Let me in the comment section that you think can replace this player. The player Xavi has left him out in a friendly with Juventus tonight. Is it benched? Xavi says going to play him in that centre back. So many centre back options for Barcelona. It seems Barcelona don't really appreciate this player is among the top 5 best midfielders in the world, according to every report you'll find online, guys. Very important quality player, guys. But he's willing to reduce his wages. He really wants Barcelona, pushing really hard to start Barcelona, seeing possibility of La Liga, seeing possibility of Champions League. It doesn't seem so in Europa, doesn't want to play for Manchester, but has good connection with Eric Ten Hag. Anything can still happen. Deal agreed since many days. 85 million euros, guys, for this player, Frankie de Jong. 75 guaranteed money, 10 million add-ons, guys. Deal discussed, deal done. Laporte, Richard Arnold agreed. Now it's Frankie. Is he willing to come in Manchester and play Europa League with Eric Ten Hag for 1 season, or the player is going to play in the goal in the centre back for another 1 season under Xavi and win the things he expects to win? It's still on, guys. It's not yet collapsed, but we shall give you updates as they appear. We also have update on Dybala, Paul Dybala. The player has been introduced to Roma fans. Very adoring, huge audience. Lovely scene there. Everyone was happy to see this player, Paul Dybala. He's happy to be at Roma, wants to play football. The next Messi, who eventually didn't become the next Messi but became the current Dybala, is there Dybalaing in Rome. So, guys, it's going to be really key for Mourinho. Mourinho loves the player, loves the creativity. I don't know if you'll use him for man marking, but he's going to be there in the bus of Mourinho in Rome. So expect to see this player play. Lastly, I want to give you update on Anthony. I've given you update on Eriksen. Anthony played today, 1 assist for Dusan Tadic, 345 skills, zero productivity except that 1 assist. Very good player. 72 million pounds valuation by Ajax. Man United expected to put bid tomorrow. We shall give you update, guys. 60 million pounds rejected by Ajax. They want 72, but of course they can't push for long. Player also wants to play in the Premier League. Player wants to go for the next step in his career. Still young, 20 years of age, but we shall see. Lastly, also Benjamin Sesko, Salzburg came out with a joke saying if United need him, 500 million euros plus Bruno Fernandes. Will United barge in? It was just a joke, but that shows you that they are willing to sell at a very high price. And you guys know the market today. So in case you want update on any of your club transfers, let us know. If you want news, the tactical analysis, our thoughts, if you want to be hosted, if you want to give us your thoughts on what we should do to improve the channel, guys, feel free to leave in the comment section. Feel free to reach out to us. We will be very glad to reach out to you and also feature you in our coming sections, guys. So if you like our update, if you like the channel, you can consider to subscribe, guys, to the channel, like the video and share among your friends. Have a very